Live in a constant state of fear and misery.
What's going on with the Atlanta Fed?
Well, it was quite interesting. I had to double check some of the dates because on July 1st, the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta issued a statement regarding the ransomware attack from March 2018, which was more than a year ago. And this post was authored by David Lott, who is a payments risk expert, and he summarizes that the ransomware attacks have been a growing threat and that these attacks often prevent customers from making payments, whether for traffic violations, business permits, or even marriage licenses. I would love to know the story about how someone's marriage was delayed because of a ransomware attack. He then writes, should ransomware targets pay the ransom? Law enforcement communities officially say no. In some cases, when victims pay the ransom, they never receive the decryption keys to regain access to their data, or the keys don't work. There's concern that payments only encourage the criminals to commit further attacks, sometimes against the same business and demanding additional money. It is not illegal for a business to make ransomware payments, and many, including Newark, New Jersey, paid $30,000, and others have done so. And then he ends with, a common entry point is through phishing of an employee to compromise legitimate system access credentials. As in business email compromises, the criminal conducts surveillance to learn about the different systems in operation and plans the initial attack to have the greatest possible impact. As we have stressed so often, prevention starts with employee education and the adoption of security best practices. In a future post, I will write more about prevention and mitigation practices. Oh, goody, yes. We are eagerly awaiting your year-old information security advice for organizations that use outdated versions of Windows. Relatedly, via Kyle Torpy, I just saw an article that the U.S. Conference of Mayors passed a resolution to not pay ransomware demands in light of the more recent attack in Baltimore. And according to a Baltimore news station, the mayor, Jack Young, sponsored the resolution opposing payment to ransomware attack perpetrators, and the mayor of Las Vegas, Carolyn Goodman, co-sponsored it, and it was approved by their annual meeting last month. And Young supposedly said paying ransoms only gives incentive for more people to engage in this type of illegal behavior. I'm proud to unify with the U.S. Conference of Mayors to stand up against these types of attacks and show people that they will not take control of our cities. So, yeah, bit of a slow response, but yeah, apparently the Fed in Atlanta is going to try and help people now.
Oh, that's pretty funny. I remember the last thing where we were talking about ransomware with Baltimore. It was like they were trying to get the NSA to fess up about the software being used to make that ransomware was like their software that got leaked, and NSA is just being hush about it. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is like one of those things where it's like, yeah, maybe paying it, that might be your only way around it. I mean, other than like actually building up, an infrastructure that could withstand those sort of security holes. And I mean, that's a little bit complicated, but that's really ultimately what I think these guys have got to do.
This is how the United States collapses. Ransomware, all the things.
It'd be really funny if someone managed to compromise government computers of the NSA and have them send the ransomware requests and make it look like the NSA was ransoming cities, and then the cities would be like, well, we're going to do it back to you. And so then they're basically just infecting each other with ransomware in order to pay their own ransomware demands.
Mutually assured destruction. Yeah, I mean, that's like, I don't know, that's the way you get rid of systems if you want. Just load up some virus on there. I did that in the 90s.
Wreck.